The United States is hosting the 9th Summit of the Americas this week in Los Angeles with a focus on building a sustainable, resilient, and equitable future for the Western Hemisphere. The 9th Summit marks the first time the United States has hosted the event since the inaugural meeting in Miami in 1994.
There is no reason why the Western Hemisphere can't be the most forward-looking, most democratic, most prosperous, most peaceful, secure region in the world. We have unlimited potential.
This year's summit, however, was snubbed by the leaders of several regional countries, most notably Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador. They criticized the lack of inclusiveness after President Joe Biden refused to invite leaders of countries such as Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua, whom it does not consider allies.
We have enormous resources and democratic spirit that stands for freedom and opportunity for everybody. And no matter what else is happening in the world, the Americas will always be the priority for the United States of America.
The U.S. apparently wanted to show the importance it attaches to Latin American countries at the summit. However, the diplomatic activities of Biden have indicated otherwise. In the 16-month period since Biden assumed office, the president has paid official visits to several countries in Europe and Asia, but not one in South America. In Asia, Biden activated the quadrilateral security dialogue for the Quad with Australia, India, and Japan, and formed the AUKUS alliance. He also recently initiated the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. With China at the center of all three of these circles, the U.S. goal in the Asia-Pacific region is obvious: encirclement. In addition to forming new circles, the U.S. has also been maintaining its old circles and has been trying hard to expand the North Atlantic Treaty Organization in Europe. The U.S. has even tried to connect these two circles, inviting Japan to a NATO summit for the first time, let South Korea join NATO's Cyber Defense Group, and invited Indo-Pacific leaders to the G7 summit. All the countries brought under this sphere of influence are playing effective roles in containing U.S.'s regional rivals. Latin American neighbors, on the other hand, are not qualified to be close friends of the United States since they are too far from its opponents to serve its strategic goals. Although they are deemed not very useful for Washington's global strategy, the U.S. has not left them alone. There are 33 countries in Latin America and the Caribbean today, many of which were once colonies of Spain and Portugal. They share similar languages and have been influenced by Catholicism, which make them very different from the U.S. and Canada, since both of them are English-speaking countries with a more prominent Protestant influence. Although none of these nations pose any threat to the U.S., Washington does not want countries with a different set of languages, cultures, and histories to join forces together on its doorstep, hence the strategy of alienating the region. We can depict the U.S. acts in the Latin American region to hammering down nails over a map of the countries. The top priority for the U.S. is to nail down resources in Latin America. Raw materials, minerals, and oil account for most of Latin America's total exports of goods. Yet the biggest stakes in the biggest mining companies are owned by American-controlled foundations, and the biggest oil companies are also owned by the United States. By controlling resources, the U.S. nails the trade between Latin American countries and other regions and thereby strangles the foundation of unity in Latin America.
We have an opportunity for us to come together around some bold ideas, ambitious actions, and to demonstrate to our people the incredible power of democracies to deliver concrete benefits and make life better for everyone.